My brother Ben and I had a blast filming part 1, but behind the fun, there's always a story. This was his old favorite gi. It saw years of practice and countless rolls, but now he wanted to give it a new life, as a pair of shoes he could wear to and from the dojo every day. Right away, I knew I wanted to use the gi lapels as they'd be perfect padding over the top of the foot. I decided on a simple, one-piece design, meaning no sewing, but like every pair of shoes I make, there were still unique challenges to come. The first step was creating the pattern. I carefully cut notches into the tape to help it lay flat on the paper, turning what was 3-dimensional into a 2D shape. I also added an inch of lasting allowance, something essential for the process ahead. Before diving in, I threw on my shoemaking apron. This apron is a bit special to me. It was a gift from a high school art teacher, Miss Kessler, who believed in my passion for footwear and supported me throughout high school. Since then, she's continued to develop an incredible product design program that puts my college art department to shame. Anyway, back to the shoes. The next step was taping the last again to create a pattern for the Veg-tan toe puff. This piece is crucial. It gives the shoe structure and a more refined look. After skiving the edges for a smooth transition, I soaked the leather, wrapped it around the last, and let it dry, capturing the last's 3D curvature beautifully. While the leather dried, I began roughly cutting the soles. A chalk roller worked great for marking the dark foam, but cutting it cleanly was a bit tricky. This would get straightened up with the Dremel later though. At this point, I was a few hours in. I earned myself a much needed wine break. It may have been an excuse for some slow-mo pouring, but it was incredibly refreshing and thoroughly enjoyed. Once the glue came into play, I had to take the work outside. This contact cement might be toluene free, but you still do not want to be breathing it in an unventilated area. Before gluing, I scuffed the edges to increase the surface area. After applying glue to the edge, I carefully aligned and pressed the toe puff into place. Unlike most sneakers, Birkenstocks require a unique lasting process. Instead of just wrapping the upper to the sole, the upper is glued to the sides of the footbed first, and then it's wrapped underneath in a separate step. After letting the glue cure overnight, I broke out the Dremel to even out the edges. The thick lapels gave me some trouble. They were too bulky to let the sole sit flush. To fix this, I had to carve away the sole material to accommodate them. Luckily, the Dremel made this relatively easy. With contact cement, you need to apply it to both surfaces. Let it dry about 15 minutes or so until tacky, then press the surfaces together as firmly as possible. Fortunately, my elbow grease does not work as well as industrial sole presses, leaving room for improvement when I build out a workshop in the future. To finish the soles, I used aluminum foil tape to protect the upper from the Dremel without leaving residue. There's no stopping ground foam from getting absolutely everywhere. After cleaning myself and the surrounding area as well as possible, the shoes were finally ready. Now Ben is the perfect footwear for practice. They're simple, easy to slip on and off, and go great with his gis. Overall, I'm super happy with how they turned out. Huge thanks goes out to Fuji for providing us with a new gi. Ben's now able to rock fresh Fuji gear from head to toe. I'm super happy we were able to bring new life to his old gi. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun working on this. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more shoemaking videos in the future.